Hi, I'm Nyesha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
Welcome to Make It Happen. My name is Pamela Wright, your host, and I just want to give you a little bit of what's happening in a couple of in the months of the fall months, October, November, December, and January 10th. And it's going to be over at the Charter Oak Cultural Center. And they had Read It and Sleep. And these are for kids. So if you don't have anything for your kids to do, please call this phone number and call Charter Oak Cultural Center, and that's located over at 21 Charter Oak Avenue at 860-310-2580. And if you want to look on their website, you can go on www.charteroak center.org. And they have lovely storytelling events for the kids, so get your kids involved. I know they're back in school right now, and make sure that they get all the education that they can from reading. So reading is fundamental. But I'm going to move on, changing gears as they say, and you're wondering why I have this button on. Well, I'm representing my guest today, and the pen is Queens by Alisha S. And I want to welcome Alisha Stevens to the show. Welcome to Make It Happen.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, and actually, you are a fashion designer, businesswoman, right?
Yes.
And tell me how you came about to do that. The title. Well, actually, tell me how you came about to be a fashion designer. Well, what it entailed.
What it entailed. Well, again, when I was 15, I started going to FIT every Saturday in New York City. So my mother would drive me to FIT to take illustration courses.
Really?
Yep, every Saturday. It was a 12-week program. And I went there, and I didn't have not a lick of drawing skill whatsoever. But by the time I left, I was doing pretty well. And, there were other students in the program who've been doing it for years. So they were like, light years ahead of me. But I kept going. I kept persevering. There used to be a program, Yo Hartford.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here in the city, and they actually provided me with a scholarship to do that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it was really great. It was really great. And then there's Edgenetta Miller. I don't know if you heard of her. She's like an international quilt designer, but she's based here in Hartford.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was a mentor for a very long time.
Okay.
I did a program with her where she taught me how to make quilts, how to do tie-dye, how to make handbags, and the jewelry making. It was all types of things. I did that with her for about 2 years before going off to college, and I went to the Art Institute of Philadelphia. I studied fashion marketing. I had family things come up, so I left that school and I transferred into Parsons in New York City because it was closer, and it was a great school.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of that's, I guess, my formal education in a nutshell. But throughout all of that time, I was, doing different fashion shows, and I was
Were
hosting.
these out in New York or in Hartford and New York?
Oh, wow. They were in New York, Boston, Rhode Island, here in Connecticut, here in Hartford, like Bridgeport and New Haven, and here as well, again. Wow. I've done a lot. I've done a lot. And so it's just something that I just keep consistently pushing towards.
Oh, that's really, really great. Now, I want to actually ask you this question. What are some of your Well, tell me your goal for a fashion designer businesswoman. Tell me what you want to achieve more.
Well, overall, my biggest goal is to empower women.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the entire focus of the brand, Queens by Alisha. As my logo, as you can see, it's on your brand.
Yes.
We went through so many transitions. Like when I started this business in high school. The logo was Nefertiti.
Oh, Nefertiti?
Yep, Nefertiti. Okay. And, her silhouette, her facial structure. And then someone said, yeah, you can get sued for that.
Oh, yeah. You have to watch out what you put out there. Yep.
Yeah. So, then the logo went through different transitions before we got here now. And
what made you design Queens?
Queens?
Yeah, Queens, yeah.
It just came to me. I have no idea. I was completely obsessed with, ancient Egyptian culture. I was obsessed with, the Greco-Roman culture, the goddesses, the gods, and I just really felt like all women should embody that, that we should carry ourselves in the same way that, these women were known for carrying themselves, extremely ladylike, extremely elegant. So every woman is a queen.
Well, since you're a fashion designer, what are some of the do's and don'ts?
Fashion?
Yeah, fashion.
You know what? Do whatever whatever makes you feel good, Like I'll see some women out here and they have, makeup, 16 different colors all over their face, and they have their head wrapped up, and it, as crazy as it may look to me, this woman feels good about it.
Okay.
So she feels good about it. So that's what it's really all about to me. I know that's probably not the answer that you were looking for, but
that's okay. That's your answer, though.
Right. If you feel good at it, then do it. I have a friend that I met recently, and she is the complete opposite of me. Okay. Like the way she dressed, the way she carries herself, and although I wouldn't wear what she wears, it looks great on her because she feels great wearing it. Okay. So that's just how I feel. I just think that every woman should take care of themselves. So they should, do the regulars, to keep your nails done, your hair done, or whatnot, and always put energy and effort into waking up and getting dressed every day, every single day. It doesn't matter what you're doing. But as long as you feel good in what you're wearing. I can't tell you what not to wear.
Some magazines say, well, you shouldn't wear this. Maybe I'm speaking about colors.
Well,
colors can match, as long as you don't match too out of a color. Okay, let's take colors.
Well,
let's switch it over to that.
Okay, we can switch it to colors.
You can't put a whole bunch of colors together and think you are wearing it, right?
Right. Magazines do that to sell magazines. That's why they do it. Okay. You can have the editor who sit there and tell you not to wear white after Labor Day, but yet she has on a full white suit, in the middle of the winter.
So you can still wear white shoes too?
Yeah, you can still wear white. I had on white jeans yesterday.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, hey, fashion is a different trend now.
Right. So again, like I said, it's all in how you feel.
Okay.
So colors. I go through phases with colors personally. So pink is a color that never dies with me. Okay. But right now, I'm really loving green and blue.
Green and blue.
Green and blue. Okay. So I have a lot of that in my closet right now.
Okay. It's kind of like if you mix them together, it's like a turquoise color, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Because that's very nice. If you mix it with black, I always like to wear black, so I have to mix something with black. Black goes with anything.
Yep.
And do you like Prince? Is that?
I love Prince.
Okay.
I love Prince.
So have you worked with a lot of Prince?
Yeah. I love tribal Prince.
Okay.
Like the Native American tribal Prince.
Yeah. Okay. And what matters to you as a fashion designer?
What do you mean?
In designing clothes, what matters to you? Like the way you design it, the way it fits on the model. Which one do you like?
Well, the fit is really important.
Okay.
But me being able to express my creativity is what's most important to me.
Okay.
So as long as it's something that I'm doing because I want to do it versus like selling, like, how some designers and some companies, they have to cater to their client, So instead of doing exactly what it is that they feel is best, they do what they feel like their client, their customer will want, what would sell. As long as I'm doing as long as I'm expressing my creativity, then that's what's important.
Okay. Now, I've been to New York a couple of times, And the New York fashion is a little bit different than Hartford, would you say?
Yeah, New York is a big old, New York is where you're going to go and find every single culture, and everyone bites off each other's culture.
Yes.
So that's exactly how it is. Now, if you go to Harlem, that's where you're going to see the most trendy, eclectic bunch. I love it.
Oh, okay.
So I love it.
Oh my goodness. Actually, on like a jean piece, how long would it take you to design it for a plus size woman?
You mean design and make, or just design?
Make it. Design and make, I'm sorry. Yes, design and make.
Well, it depends on, like if I have anything else going on. If I can literally just focus on the creation of this piece, then it'll make 2 days tops, But if I have other things going on, then it can take a week, a month, a year.
Now, being a fashion designer for her is not the only job that she has now. She has another job too. So mixing, both of those jobs, you got to put the time in and prepare. Let's see. What is your favorite piece that you have designed?
My favorite piece. I have this dress. And it's long sleeve, and it's spandex. Of course, we talked about spandex before. It's pure spandex, and it's one long sleeve. It's black, and it has glitter, gold and brown and white glitter all over it. And it's like Tarzan strap, but it's one long sleeves, and it's short, and it has like gathers on the side of it. And I love this dress. That's my favorite piece. I don't know, probably because of the way that it fits me. I don't know, but I love that piece.
Now, what suggestions would you give for like people that want to design clothes or into designing clothes and want to know more about it? What suggestions or things you can tell them, for them to move forward?
Educate yourself. You can go. There are numerous amount of associations here in Connecticut or New England in general that can help you do pattern making, help you become a seamstress, help you with your sketching, travel, broaden your horizon, expand it, see other things, and avoid naysayers.
Now, you said you do fashion shows too, right?
Yeah.
And do you select the models, or they just come to you, or they're the people that you work with, they already have the models selected for you?
It depends. It depends. Every show is different, but for the most part, models come to me and I'm selective. Like, okay, well, I think you'll do great with my clothes. You'll do great with my clothes. You'll do great in my clothes. Okay. I can't use you because who knows? Whatever the reason may be, or I can use you for whatever the reason may be. But that's pretty much the process in a nutshell.
Okay. And for everybody out there that wants to connect with Alisha, please give them your website.
It's queensbyalisha.com. So QueensByAlisha.com.
And that is really interesting to know. I want everybody to jump on our Facebook too.
Queens, INC, Queens Inc.
Well, we got 1 minute and a couple of seconds, so anything else that you want to put out there for people that are interested?
Please, when you do go to the website, just make sure you give us your email address, subscribe to it, because every time we put new posts or maybe we have a sale or when things are happening, you'll be the first to know. So that's it. Tell me what you think.
And also, if you're interested in having her design something for you, can you give her some suggestions on what you're interested in having her make? All right, so that'll give her a chance to expand more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tell me what you want to see.
Yeah, because I think that, we can change the fashion to different things. We're bringing back the old already.
Always.
Yes.
I've seen some kids today, and they all had the 90s grunge look, and I'm looking at them like, Michael Jackson, I love it.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Well, I wish we had more time. Oh, my goodness gracious. But I want to tell everybody out there that please get in touch with Alisha. Queens by Alisha S. Her name is Alisha S. Stevens.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed you on my show, and thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and we'll be connecting more, and I will be giving everybody more information about fashion. Maybe we'll put up a YouTube fashion show. We'll see.
Yeah, we can have all the TV Access women come out.
Yeah. Thank you for joining me on Hartford Access TV.